7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. My own expense. Only live once, so let's take.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Indianapolis. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Here we go. Let's go.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Okay, ready?
Third down and 3.
Go! Pat the 60, pat the 60. Check smash, check smash.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. To the 45. Jonathan Taylor. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. A big run from Taylor. 79 yards in all. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Let's go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. That is first touchdown this year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's second and 6. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's going to pick up the first down and more. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Ready.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
Pass the 60.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Finding space inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, start. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6. dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Giants. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.